kids, safe schools.
Zero tolerance. Guns and drugs off the street.
If you commit a violent crime in Lee County, we will put you behind bars at the Marceno Motel. It's that simple.
Happy Wednesday, Lee County. I'm Public Information Officer Nestor Montoya, joined alongside Sheriff Carmine Marceno for this special summer episode of Midweek with Marceno. Sheriff, school is out. Big deal for a lot of students. Summer vacation. Do you remember what it was like when you got out on summer vacation?
Oh, we couldn't wait. I mean, there's so many things. You're not going to school and the fun begins, right? Now you're not going to school. You got more time on your hands. You can get into a lot of different things. We want to make sure you get into the right things, right?
Exactly, and summer for us means something a little different. Our school resource officers that are usually inside the schools, in the classrooms, keeping students safe, they have now a different role when school's out.
So it's important. Our school resource officers, they train 7 times the mandated amount by Florida statute. So when the summer comes, they're not just off. What are they doing? One, they jump on the streets and they help cops on the street. They stay smart, sharp. They're training. We're training. How you train is how you perform. They're going about their duties every single day because, again, they're not just going home and saying, okay, we're free for the summer. It doesn't work that way. I mean, it's great that they do what they do.
And an interesting, exciting addition that we actually have that happens to help with this specific training is our virtual deputy experience trailer. This is our second one that we just acquired. Tell us a little bit about how now this training is mobile for our deputies.
I always say training, and how you train is how you perform. Well, with our virtual deputy training trailer, we get to deploy that trailer and we get to specifically train people, and we're mobile throughout our county. So they go through scenario-based training, real time. I mean, it's the most real you can possibly get, so that we're ready for anything that comes our way. Again, you have to be ready, you have to be able to act immediately and know whatever comes your way, you know what to do.
So in addition to training, some of them also go and help out with the patrol out in the different districts. But STET, our school threat enforcement team, they continue that same work even during the summer when school's out.
So STET, the school threat enforcement team, they still work at the Real-Time Intelligence Center. There's always things coming in, so it's non-stop for them. But they also still continue to monitor social media. People that we've watched along the way, people that have done things wrong. They never stop, which is really, really great for us because, again, they don't switch gears. They just keep rolling right through. Then they get out into the schools and they start to look at all the different schools to make sure, the schools are target hardened. Is there anything that we need to do? Are doors locking properly? Is every door locking? Is all the windows locked? We look at everything comprehensively to make certain that when the bell rings again after summer, that we're ready to go.
Exactly, and so while we're monitoring, also parents at home will be doing some of that. Sheriff, what tips do you have for parents, when their kids are going to be home to make sure that they're safe this summer?
Well, think about it. Most parents or spouses, family members drop their children off at school and they go to work or go about their duties, right? Whatever that may be. Now the children are home. So when you're home, the idle mind, you got to really, really be careful. You want to still monitor their social media. Make certain you know where they are, okay? Because if they don't have to be in school, that gives them a lot of options to be on the street. And when you're on the street, you can make the wrong decisions, right? Choices, decisions, consequences. So let's make certain we're having those difficult conversations with your children about, hey, you're home. You're going to have a lot more time on your hands, but these are the expectations, and we don't want you getting in trouble.
Exactly, knowing where they are. And something that I really do love about the Sheriff's Office is that we think of everything. So if you've even got your children at home and you need something to do, we also offer a free summer program, the Sheriff's Youth Summer Camp. Tell us about this amazing program. It was really successful last year as well.
Oh, I mean, I get the opportunity to go out there and see the kids. It's great because, look, most people deal, and I say deal with law enforcement when they're pulled over, when they're not wearing a seatbelt, when they go through a red light, whatever it might be, okay, or they're doing something wrong. Now, at this camp, we're building long-term relationships. We're teaching children at a very young age, one, that they're going to have fun, but they're always going to be safe. We're teaching them about choices and decisions and consequences, and we're engaging them. And when you build those lifelong relationships, that changes life. And guess what? It's free of charge. So we're bringing it right to the residents.
And I remember you playing dodgeball with the students last year. That was a lot of fun.
So much fun. I mean, to see kids having fun, again, that's the name of the game. Giving them things to do, giving our children opportunities and options, and not just throwing them to the street. It's critically important to success, and that is our future.
So for everybody watching, the summer camp happens from June 19th through July 20th. It is being held at Oak-Hammock Middle School. And parents, you can actually sign up by visiting our social media pages. We have that flyer with a QR code that you can actually scan and register your student for this great camp.
You might see What's the Scoop, right?
That's right.
What's the Scoop is going to be out in full force. Our ice cream trucks. Bad money turned good. The bad money pays for the ice cream trucks and the ice cream. We're going to bring it to children everywhere. What's the Scoop, Lee County? Don't miss out. This is going to be a great summer. We want everyone to have fun, but safety's number one.
All right, well, you heard the sheriff. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Midweek with Marceno. Be sure to follow us on social media for the latest Lee County Sheriff's Office news. See you later.